54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check, check.
29. 29. You're mine.
Watch the slap. Check three, check three.
To throw, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Come on, right there. Right there. 54. Right there. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
694.
Carr now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On third and long, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Nick Bosa drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. This is taken around the 12. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 24.
Check, 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 check.
Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 76 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 73 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Check 37. Check 37.
Express.
Banjo. Mike Sparks.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
93.
From midfield, here's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
Henry.
Check.
You're mine.
Carr going to go on 4th down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, watch it. He's checking. Crash.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Hey, Charlie.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 85 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 2nd and 12, Carr looking downfield for Joe. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. As his guys are in for 6, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Garoppolo looks to throw, and he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
13.
Garoppolo now. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
21.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Right there. 54, right there.
21.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the run.
Raider 9.
Watch the twits. Kill.
61. Matchbox lights.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Carr. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr as his guys are able to regain the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
11.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. That's caught inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vontez Perfect, able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Two.
Mike 5-4.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Right there. 54, right there.
11. Get hot.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Cleveland Farrell. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? First, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards.
Doesn't happen, it looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Hey, let go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 37 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Go, go, go.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Carr now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.